you choose color? Because I liked it, but I'm just curious.
It's less expensive. No, it's all about, you know, the yin and the yang, the opposite. So she's extroverted, she's introverted, tall, small, feminine, masculine, black, white. Even left bank, right bank. So everything is in opposition, so it fits with that. And the black and white also give I need the people since the beginning not to be sure about what's happening. Is it a dream, or is it a fairy tale, or is it true? The black and white helps that. You don't know, because life is not in black and white. I think if you speak louder.
All throughout the film, he has his hand in either one of his pockets. Is there any significance that you put with which hand was in which pocket? Because sometimes it's the right, sometimes it's the left.
Oh, believe me, it's always the same, because he gets hit by a train when he was 12 years old. So it's the same hand, for sure. You can't cheat. You know, the script doesn't have to be careful. The script girl, she doesn't have to be careful with that. He was with his friend, and he was going back home, and he was running for the bus, and he gets hit by a train. Yeah, so it was the last bus.
Question right there. Loud.
I'm sorry, but it's funny. I think when you read the script, you didn't realize so much that the film was about him. You know, because he's a comic guy. He's a stand-up comedian, and he's always laughing, and everybody's laughing with him. And he didn't read the script. He said, "Oh yeah, Luc Besson, yes, sure, I do the film." And then in the middle of the film, he started to to understand what he was doing, and then he fight with all his friends. He was crying every night. At the end, he was like miserable. She was laughing because she knew since the beginning.
Because I'm not an actor. More informed.
Yeah, sorry, but gentlemen.
I was just wondering why Jamel Debbouze. Did you think of anybody else, or any other French comic actors, or was it always him?
No, I wrote the story 10 years ago. 10 years ago, I wrote 15 pages, but I couldn't write more because I was too young. I have the characters, I know what I want to say, but I don't have enough experience to. You need to be smashed by life for a couple of years to understand that. And so I get smashed 10 years. And then after I write the script in 2 weeks. So it takes me 10 years and 2 weeks. And the problem after is I couldn't make the film if I can't find the actress and the actors. So I met her for something else because she was a writer-director and she came with the first short film.
I came with my first feature film. I came with my first feature film. Luc Besson was a great company in Paris for young talent to be developed in, but he didn't want to give me 17 million. He wanted to give me 40,000 and I could make a short film, and I did. And I was nominated for Cannes.
So on one hand I met her and I said, oh, she could be good for the part. And then I met Jamel on the other side, and then in my head, I started to click and I said, okay, they're the exact opposite, for sure. So together they can be one, and be the yin and the yang.
Take a question from her.
Hi. I've noticed in your films that Hello. Sorry. I've noticed that you have this kind of theme of choosing these sort of pure female characters, or they seem to have this kind of quirky curiosity about them, in relationship to the sort of fallen man. And I was wondering if you were impressed by a particular woman in your life that sort of made you continue this, and if so, who is she?
I'm impressed by all women. All of them, they're much more stronger than us. They have a better sense of the meaning of life, that they can give life. Most of the time, the only thing we do is taking life. So, yeah, no, I'm impressed. But in the same time, the male characters are not so bad in my film. You know, I think I pay attention to the woman character and the male character, and that was maybe new at the time. Because when I start my first few films in, 80s, basically you have a big hero guy, I will be back. And the girl is just crying in the back. And I didn't like that. It's not fair. So I just try to give some good art. So they deserve it. So the one who impressed me, my mom, like everybody. So.
Take a question from you, sir.
Why the voiceover in the beginning and the end?
It's the beginning of the lie. All the lies start with words. And this and that. And then you discover it up. I think it's I'm impressed, every time we met, the first thing is always the words. And that's the first line, always the words.
But in the last line of the film, when I say it into the film, it says, I am free. Wonderful line. Free from the lies, free from the burdens of his own desires, what he cannot be and wants to be.
It's true. He lied all his life, and he goes nowhere. So, why not to try once to tell the truth to see if we go somewhere?
Take a question from you up there in the corner, right there.
Rie, I thought you were great.
I noticed the same thing that the woman in front noticed, is that Luc has an unusual way of dealing with women that I think a lot of